Here's Allah. Good morning. How are you? My trousers are falling down.
Oh my God.
Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami, and today we are headed from Luxor in southern Egypt. Is that right?
Yes.
All the way up to Cairo in northern Egypt. So if you come to Luxor, this is the taxi driver to use, I promise you. I'll put a link in the video description. Maybe put his WhatsApp number or something if he wants.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then if you come to Luxor, give him a buzz. You'll have a great time. And he's very reliable and trustworthy, aren't you?
Thank you.
and a bundle of laughs. Little cat checking out the traffic.
Wants to cross.
Careful, careful. So, Luxor Airport. Been a decade since when I first came here, Mr. Boo, it was a tent.
It's there.
Do you remember the tent, is it?
There.
Yeah, yeah.
But
There was nothing else, just a tent. No building. I was like, you're joking, there's just a tent. Checkpoints, sniffer dogs. Write down the number. Write it down, Mahmood. Make sure you've got it. This man is taking a heater on the plane. I have never seen that in my life. Quite a line for security. We're looking at the Uber Boober. Mr. Boo is trying to do it on the Uber with a fixed price, because some of these Ubers here you still have to negotiate the price, and we don't want to get into that. We can't be bothered. On the Uber, there's already a traffic jam. I suspect that's the first of many. Mr. Boo's located the Uber.
What bridge?
We were getting worried. We'd lost him. We think we're in the wrong terminal. It's Mr. Boo ahead waving his hat. Hat for Ascot. It'll be very compact in this taxi. It's a very small Suzuki. Oh well. When in Rome. Like a TARDIS. Could do, unless you want to.
No, you can sit.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. Perfect.
We've stopped. I think the boot's come loose. It has come loose. Oh, we've fastened it back down. Yeah? All aboard. No, we've definitely got a problem with the doors. The doors are...
I'm all good with that. He's trying to be safe.
Well, I think it's getting the alarm signal saying something's open, you see. Well, team, we're in Cairo. Mr. Boo. Cairo! going across the Nile, finally. So we're finally hitting the desert. It's like looking for Blackpool Tower, Mr. Boo. When you used to go to Blackpool, there was a prize for the first person to see the tower. Remember?
I remember.
So who's gonna see a pyramid first? There's a pyramid in Stockport, you know. Very dog. Dog gonna go around the car. Check it out.
Twiggy could get that job.
So here we are. We've got everything in this hotel. A self-playing piano.
From 9 to 9, if there is membership with you, Mr. Benson. Also,
I'll take your word for it.
did you see the tall steel? It's behind the tall steel there.
Yeah.
But it's a sunny room. Very nice.
I just looked at our booking. It says discover stunning views of the Giza pyramid in this 37-meter room. Now, call me old-fashioned, but if that's a stunning view, my ass is a partridge. There's a stunning view of some rubble there, on top up there. I don't know if you can see that for the camera reflecting. Oh, there it is. There's the rubble. And there's a pylon, and there's a stunning view of some pebbles on next door's balcony. But it reminds me when we went to the Taj Mahal, and we were meant to have a Taj Mahal view, and we could see a Nissan Micra in the car park. That was it. Interesting. The reason we booked this out at Giza is not because we particularly wanted to stay in Giza or we wanted to stay in a chain, but we want to be up very early tomorrow for our Grand Egyptian Museum.
Exactly.
And of course it's all out here along with the pyramids. But I can't say it's cheap, this room. Well, we'll decide whether it was of value, this hotel, when we've seen it all. But quick tour of the room. They've given us twin beds, but they're very big ones, and they're very close to each other. As I say, this view out here, next door seems to have a balcony, we don't. Not that I'm one to sulk. And a bathroom. Here we go. There's a bath and a sort of weird boudoir thing. It's all very nice if you like that kind of thing.
I do.
And a bath, and this is nice. Sort of thing with a sink and something to tell you time if you wonder what time it is. And what's this? Is this a jacuzzi? Oh, no, it's a toilet. Oh, a separate toilet with a separate thing. That's quite nice. And how many coat hangers for the chatter guys, Mr.
1,
Boo?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Yeah.
And a shoe sponge.
And a shoe sponge. But I think this was about £220 a night. Yeah, it is really not cheap. Last time we came to Cairo, we stayed in somewhere for about 50 a night. I mean, it was pretty grotty, but
The most disgusting.
it had a lot of character. This is the other way around. Anyway, here we are. So I'm afraid I'm going to make my feelings felt, even if we don't get moved. At least I've got it off my chest, because discover stunning views. So, for once, I was charm itself, and I showed him the picture. Well, no, I read out the stunning views of the pyramid description of our room, and then I showed him the 2 pictures of one of the pile of rubble and the plant room. And he laughed out loud, and he said, I have another room, and he brought us to this one. So we won't give you a full tour. It's the same fittings and fixtures, but the view is a little better. So, it's a view over the pool, and you open the curtains, you still won't see a pyramid, but this is not his fault. It's the pollution. So you may never, in fact, see a pyramid from here, but the Great Pyramid of Stockport is down there somewhere in the mist.
I'm Indiana Jones, you're that big polystyrene boulder. Is this what you said you'd be when you fantasized about getting older?
So if it reveals itself, we will definitely see it, and we possibly will see it in the darkness, because I imagine they're lit up, or they used to be. But anyway, this is much less depressing. There's some sunlight, and are you happier, Mr. Boo?
I'm happier, thank you.
It's a very strange pyramid world out here. There's a sort of, I guess, shopping mall-y thing and some restaurants, but it is entirely geared to taking money off people to see the pyramids and the Grand Egyptian Museum. But that's why we've come, and that's why we've stayed out here. It's not my idea of fun, really, but I do want to see the museum. So we are going into Cairo, downtown Cairo, and we're going to take you to hopefully Garbage City. Finally, we've seen them just there. Just got a glimpse of them. They've gone again. It's just the Blackpool Tower used to be like this. It'd disappear from sight. There is the Great Pyramid of Cheops. Definitely moving house.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So the story of this place, Glenn, is that this is where 90,000 Coptic Christians live, and the entire area is devoted to the processing of trash. So they live amongst the garbage, and they process the garbage and they sell the garbage, and they work from 9 till 6 p.m. at night for $5 a day. Wow. It's quite a sight. I mean, it's hard. We haven't got smelly vision, but it's hard to communicate. There is a definite smell. Imagine living amongst this. I've just seen 2 rats the size of cats in broad daylight. But it's kind of amazing, and what's amazing is how friendly they are. There was a little bit of a worry. I thought it's going to look like poverty porn, this, and people are going to tell us to F off, etc. And they're quite within their rights to, but I just think it's such an incredible story that these are the Coptic Christians who were sort of ostracized and sent here as ablagi, and you know, there is a move from central government to professionalize this, to bring companies in to do it, and of course they're up in arms because this is how they have always lived. But it is the hardest of hard lives, and for the smallest amounts of money, and you have to live in this. But you can see floor after floor of these buildings are where they process the rubbish, and I think somebody was telling me that there is quite a few now that people have managed to move out, so it's not that everyone is living here, but that this is the area where they process the stuff. And of course there is a positive thing to this, that they are recycling all this stuff. This is stuff that is then going back to factories to be turned into other things, to be weighed in. It is not just going to landfill.
Just gonna get my hair done.
Oh, just the hairdressers. See, the trash processing goes on right the way up to the top. You can see trash in that top window up there. Here, the trash processing in there, it's going to come down this chute. Just look at that pile up there. But it is, I mean, the smell is pretty strong, and this is winter. Summer, I can't even begin to imagine what this smells like. There's the barber's shop. Look at that, amazing wire up there. Incredible piles of old tyres. This is all rubber and pipes. I mean, the thing is, it's really organised. You can see it. Organised by colour, organised by type. There's really, you know, there's some skill to it. And of course, the religious posters everywhere. And they've even got other colours in there, look. Up the stairs. Everything is garbage. Everything is money.
Going out.
Oh yeah, here comes. It's like the old mills on the River Thames, where they take the stuff off the barge. The barges and trucks. There he goes. Wow, that's going up into somebody's house to be processed. Processed by people, children, everyone. Hello. Oh. Here's the trash, and somebody just came out the front door there. Wowza. Everybody's on a tuk-tuk. And this is the panorama in Garbage City. Wow. The next time you feel hard done by going to work on a Monday morning, just think you could be here doing this every day, 7 days a week, for $5 a day.
The wing or something.
Somebody over there's got some duck on their roof. I can't remember. How are you?
How are you?
Down here they've got a few chickens in their, I was going to say their back garden, it's on their roof. They'll have good eggs, I bet, Mr. Boo, good eggs. And they've got goats on their roof. Look at that. Wow. And yet, thus far, to a man and to a child, they've been so happy to see us, so nice, so pleasant, so positive. I'm out to say hello. Wants to be on the camera, and up there he is. Hi. Hello.
Like and subscribe.
Hello! How are you? Yeah, more rooftops on this side. And, natural insulation, I think you call it. Or maybe unnatural insulation, but I'm sure it works. But even in Rubbish City, fashion rules. And Garbage City even has a shop. Mr. Boo's in it.
Oh, that one full. The paper hit the back of my head.
Wow, that's a good, well-stocked truck, that, Mr. Boo. In front of you. Stench here is vile. That smells even in cold weather.
Get back where we were.
Look at this.
The that way, where we came in.
Wow.
Okay.
Just wow. And on the main street in Garbage City, it's kicking off because it's rush hour. It's coming up to 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
End of the day. Look at this. Wow. Look up ahead here. There is like a viaduct, a bridge of trash. Wow. Just look at this. Standing back, this is dangerous. That is so high. Oh my god. If that tumbles, we're all finished. Can't get past the tuk-tuk stop. There's lights hanging off at the front. Oh la la, please God don't fall off, it's Christmas. I'll be eating Coptic Christmas. But yeah, here it is, look, the trash viaduct. Wow, just wow, that was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
These kids sorted the trash. Emptying a bag, seeing what they can find, look. I have to admit it, I am starting to feel slightly sick from the smell. It is overwhelming. Just imagine when it's summer here and the temperature can get to 110. Just imagine the smell. So where we want want to get to is inside that rock, because there is the most giant cave cathedral for the Coptic Christians. So we've negotiated a deal. Hello. Take us to the cave. Cave, yes, cave church, yeah.
Very small. My name is Richard. What is your name?
Oh la la. We've got a child driver. Be very safe. We want to get there in one piece.
1 minute.
1 minute?
How much dollar?
2.
How much dollar?
$2.
Huh?
2.
$2?
$2.
Oh, Egyptian.
Egyptian, 200 Egyptian. 200, that's good. That's very good. 200 Egyptian, that's a deal. So you're 13, and how long have you been driving? How long have you been driving? How many years? It just started this afternoon, I think. Christ. Cathedral, keep going. Yeah, 200. We're not coming back. No, not come back yet. Not come back. Just go. Let's get there. Stop cheating and start driving. You're a winner now.
He can't go any faster.
Can't if he presses the button. Oh my God.
Because you're going to ask for too much and we're going to be on our heads. Get your money.
Well, we're hoping we can get to the cave cathedral before it shuts at 5, which is why we've jumped in this tuk-tuk. Christmas, yes. Coptic Christmas. We've managed to come here on Christmas Eve, Coptic Christmas Eve. This is insane. January the 6th, I think, is it? 7th?
7.
Watch your phone out
Tonight
there.
at sundown.
These vans are almost coming into the tuk-tuk, and the roads are strong turn, the potholes are ginormous. Oh, there's the butchers, there's the Garbage City butchers. Wow. Cathedral that we are going to get crushed. Oh my God. How we have got through this, I have no idea.
I don't know. Whose idea was it?
I don't know. Ow!
Is that your back?
Yeah.
You got into it.
Wow. Just wow. And the sun is about to set. Do you think we've made it in time? Let's see. We've read all about this place. I've seen a couple of other people's videos. It is absolutely vast. So it's hard to believe we are literally 30 seconds away from that carnage that we just came through. And this place, so peaceful, so calm, so ordered. But of course, I think it's tightly controlled who can come in here. I wonder if it's open. They may be getting ready for Christmas Eve, might they? It's like Mount Rushmore or something, isn't it? It's unbelievable. It's carved into the rock. Wow, what a night to be here.
As with any visit to a cathedral, the most exciting bit for me is going to be going on the zip line.
It's a zip line next door.
Over there.
Ah, thank you. So is that the entrance over there?
Yeah. Well, you can go in like that if you like.
That is hilarious, a cathedral with a zip line. These sculptures on the top. But is this the cathedral down here? Let's see. We might yet get in. So we are in luck. The doors are open. This is it. How fantastic. I'm so glad it's open, aren't you? I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Wow, just look at this. This is religion, a stadium rock. 2,000 people can gather in here. So yeah, just look at the scale of this. Enormous. So we just discovered that this was discovered only in 1974. So this cave was full of 100 tons of stones leading up to the ceiling of the cave, which is 17 meters high. Wow. But as far as I know, this is where the people of Garbage City come to give thanks for their life. It's a funny world. Some of the messaging here is pretty unorthodox and fairly tough. Or of course, maybe it's entirely orthodox. Into that, Mr. Boo.
Quite spectacular.
According to Uber, this is meant to be a BYD. I'm not quite convinced. Anyway, oh, it is a BYD. There you go. Says so at the back. So where are we going now, Mr. Boo?
Today we're going to Khalil Bazaar.
Oh, we're going to the Grand Bazaar, but we're going to go for a drink as well because we're very, very thirsty. And then we're headed to somewhere for dinner. Dinner in Cairo. Doesn't get better than that. You can't beat a good souk. Do you want one of these, Mr. Boo?
Do not touch.
Mr. Boob. Lovely. Wonderful. We're just saying that sort of overload to the senses of the last 3 or 4 hours is just, it really is overwhelming.
Oh, were we?
Just saying, we really prefer this this souk to say the one in Istanbul, the Grand Bazaar, which is very, very touristy. This definitely tourist, but there's an awful lot of locals as well. So it's got a sort of authentic vibe going on. It's fabulous, and people are nice. It's not too aggressive. It's not too hassly. Still quite wild out here, though. Another well-stocked truck. So it'll either be a terrible tourist trap or quite fun. This we shall see.
This is hilarious.
It's a whole cornucopia of things. There's even a casino, I think. Oh dear. Let's see. Look, you see all these different options. This is not the kind of place we normally come, but it could be amusing. There you go. Look at all these Nobel Prize in chemistry. Jacques Chirac came.
Yeah, this is
Patriarch Theodore II. Javier Solana and Charles Aznavour. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet, like rain upon my tongue. This is fun. It really is old school.
It's a riot.
Old school.
She said it was
red
good.
steak on a boat. What more do you want? And Charles Aznavour's been. What have you got, Mr. Boo?
Well, you know what they say, when in Egypt, have a niçoise.
Well,
So I'm having a salad niçoise.
That looks nice. Anchovies.
Anchovies, eggs, tuna.
Tuna, all that.
Looks quite proper.
And I've got a French onion soup, which I love. And I think Egyptian onions are good, so I think it might be alright. Let's see. Creamy crust on top. Proper French onion soup. Stringy cheese.
Wow.
That is delicious. Delicious. What have you got, Mr. Boo?
Well, here in Le Steak, I've got a steak, actually a duo of steaks, a la Johnny, who is the boss. And they are marinated in a mustard sauce.
Nice. Oh, nice and rare. Look at that.
That's quite sexy.
We wanted it rare. What's the mustard sauce like? Dijon?
It's like a duo, like a Dijon and grain mustard. And it's sweet.
Sweet.
And with the heat of mustard, but sweet.
Sweet heat.
Yum.
That's good. You got, Glenn?
I have paper steak with the pepper sauce.
Steak with pepper sauce. And I've gone for the same, but I got my pepper sauce on the side in case I didn't like it. Because I like pepper sauce, but it has to be the right pepper sauce.
Let's see what Glenn thinks.
Is it the right pepper sauce?
Very flavorful, strong with the pepper. I like
Right.
the strong of the pepper. You cook perfectly.
Oh yes, I only went for rare. I didn't go for blur, the relief viewers. I decided that even I would just only have rare. So it's a bit of blood, but not much.
Yeah.
very nice. Tender, flavoursome. So, Mr. Boo, what did you make of La Pasha 1901?
Well, what an amazing complex of restaurants.
There's so many restaurants on that boat, aren't
Yeah, but I think we chose the best. I thought it was very, very, very good.
It's just delightful, and it's really old school, and it's not a tourist trap. I feared it was going to be when we were going on. There were lots of old, I would say, Cairn families, not Korean. But there was a lot of Cairo old money. There's a lot of Cairns still coming in. This is not just for tourists. In fact, the tourists were in the minority, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
This is peak season. So it's well worth checking out, and we had all that food, 2 starters, 3 mains, a bottle of wine, 3 beers, and I think it came to around £30, which is staggering because the fillet steak was really excellent quality. So Pasha 1901 the steak, can't fault it. Please give us a like, please give us a comment, and please think about buying us a coffee because it really does help support these trips. But most of all, folks, remember, count your blessings and stay charged.
Bye.